Hello, it's me, Miss Flynn. This is my first morning work video, so you'll have to bear with me. I hope it goes well, but at least I have all my people here to cheer me on. All right, is everybody ready? Oh yeah. All right, so I'm gonna first start by checking to make sure I have my name, number, and date on my paper, which I do. As we know, we will have a question down at the bottom, so let's go ahead and read that first. What is the main idea of this paragraph? So, as we learned right before we left for hiatus from school, we learned that the main idea is what the paragraph is mostly about. So that's something we will be thinking about as we read through the paragraph. Alrighty, my kite. Hi, my name is Maggie. I've always wanted a kite. I didn't buy one at the store. I wanted to make my own kite. I'm great at making things. Last March, I made a bird feeder. It's still hanging in the yard. This spring, I plan to make a kite. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start by numbering my lines. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So in line 1, hi, my name is Maggie. I've always wanted. Is there anything that we need to fix? Well, yes, Miss Flynn, there is. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with my name is Maggie. Since I know Maggie is a name, it needs to be capitalized. So I'm going to go over to my tallies, give it a tally mark. All righty. Also right here, I have a contraction. I've stands for I have. So I have always wanted. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add in a apostrophe right there. I'm going to put my tally mark over here. Alrighty, so that line I believe is good to go. Hi, my name is Maggie. I've always wanted. Alright, down line 2 it says a kite. I didn't want to buy one at the store. Alright, I have yet another contraction here, which is didn't, which is did not. So I did not want to buy one at the store. Didn't needs an apostrophe. Okay, so I should have 2 over here. All right. I didn't want to buy one at the what is that word? Store needs an E at the end of it. So I'm going to mark it up for spelling. And then over here, I can give it a check off because I know it's all right. You know, I always like to spell out the correct spelling too, so I'm going to throw that in there. All right, down to line 3. I wanted to make my own kite. I'm great. So I have right there another contraction. I am. So I'm going to over here add another tally mark. How am I doing so far in my video? I know as soon as I asked, I put my finger in front of the camera. Whoops. Otherwise, I hope I'm doing okay. I'm great. So down at line 4, I'm great at making things. Last March, I made a bird. So I know that March, they're not talking about marching, but the month. So this is gonna need to be, you're right, capitalized. So I'm gonna mark that up, over in capitalization, add another tally, and then move on. So last March, oh, what is up with that? We need a capital right there because it is I. Gonna mark it over there, give it a check mark off. So we are all set with capitalization and spelling. We're looking for one more apostrophe, and then at the end, we'll look for our proper nouns. All right. Line 5, feeder. It's still hanging in the yard. All right, so I have it's, which we know is it is still hanging in the yard. So I'm gonna add another apostrophe, mark it up over here, and check that off. It's still hanging in the yard, this. So looks like line 5 is all set. Moving on to line 6. This spring, I plan to make a kite. All right, now we need to go back and find our proper nouns. So as we know, proper nouns are a specific noun that are capitalized. Like we say proper nouns. All righty, so I'm actually gonna use a different color for this I'll use a red pen. So we knew that we had at least a name in line 1, so I'm going to go ahead and I can circle that. So Maggie is a proper noun. Give that a little tally mark. And then also when we were talking about March, March is a proper noun as well. Now if I said last month, it wouldn't be, but since it's a specific month and it's capitalized, it's going to be a proper noun. So I'm going to add another tally over here. All right. And then lastly, we need to go back and figure out what the answer to this question is, which I know we can do. What is the main idea of this paragraph? So our options are Maggie wants to make a kite. Sounds like that could be it. Maggie is really great at making things. Well, I did hear a little bit about how she was great at making things. Maggie made a bird feeder, I hope she didn't make a bird finger. That's kind of weird. Maddie made I'm messing up again, sorry. Maggie made a bird feeder that is still hanging in the yard. I do remember hearing that. So let's go back and look. All right. So Maggie wants to make a kite. So I have some information about how she wants to make a kite. I've always wanted a kite. I want to make a kite. So I got some evidence right there. What about Maggie is really great at making things? Well, I did hear about how she made a bird feeder before, but that's all it really says that she's made. So I'm going to go ahead and give that option an X. And then option C, Maggie made a bird feeder that is still hanging in the yard. Okay, so I do have that in the paragraph, but is the whole paragraph about her making a bird feeder that's still hanging in the yard? Not really. So I'm going to give that an X. All right. So my answer is A, but we need to go back and underline our evidence. So Maggie wants to make a kite. I'm going to go ahead and I can underline, I've always wanted a kite. She didn't want to buy one at the store. I wanted to make my own kite. Okay, so that's all evidence that Maggie wants to make a kite. All right, I've survived my first morning work video. Thank you guys all for supporting me through this first video. Wow, great job, Miss Lynn, you rocked it. Wow, good job, woo. Oh my goodness, thanks guys, I really appreciate it. All right, talk to you later. Bye guys.